There are a lot of crew members in Odyssey that you can mostly find in the underwater locations in the game. I completed all the underwater locations and will show you all the crew members in the game and also where to find them. So if you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. You can customize your ship of course in many ways, and I want to take a look at the sails and the figureheads in another video. But first, the crew members that give a personality to your ship. You can find them all over Greece, and there are really a ton. Like I said, I completed all the underwater locations where you can get most of them, but I only found 3 legendary crew members at this point. One is easily obtainable in the game, the warriors you get from the gladiator arena by completing the level 50 challenges that open up after you completed all the challenges in the arena once. Then you have the sort of mercenary-like warriors on your ship that all have a different helmet and look pretty cool. Other legendary ship crew members come from the Helix store or from the Olympian gift that you can buy at the Ecos of the Olympian store. I actually got the elite Athenians from that gift, as you see right here. They're all similar but cool looking soldiers that I don't think we can fight in the game, but of course correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. And that is pretty weird actually, because they do look like fun enemies. Now they are your allies on your ship though. I like the waterborne legendary crew members more though, with the sort of trident on the helmet, and they also have another voice for the shanties if I'm not mistaken. Sounds a little bit different. Again, you can get this one in the Helix store, or also if you got luck from an Olympian gift from the Orichalcum that you get for completing the daily and weekly quest. I saw many comments on my previous videos that it's Orichalcum and not Orichalcum. So now I figured it out, and I will say Orichalcum moving forward, so thanks for the feedback. Epic crew members include the cultist. Yes, you can have actual cultists fight for you on the enemy ship. I got to say that it does look pretty awesome having them fight for you. You get them from the Hydra cultist, from the gods of the Aegean Sea, so just do them one for one. They will have a clue that kind of tells you where you need to go, and otherwise you can look it up on Google. I also want to make a cultist location video, like kind of combine it with the armor, but that will be in a future video. There are more cultist variants though that are easier to get. The Cult of Cosmos, so like the guard enemies you find protecting the cultist or in the main story missions. And also the Scions, the female variants of the cultist warriors that look pretty cool, and you of course hear them with the female voice singing the shanties. You can get them in an underwater location over here on the map, but beware that one of them has a spoiler in the item description, so don't read that. Just select them immediately, like look away, because you don't want to read that before you finish the game. Want crew members with less clothes? Well, that is possible thanks to the Greek athletes that you can have in both the male and the female variant, with of course the different voices. And you get them when you are, like, without spoiling anything, 2/3 into the family main storyline. I love these helmets for the Spartan soldiers, so having a ship full of them is great as well, like all red shields too. I really dig that. You can find them in an underwater location over here on the map. And by the way, of course, handy for these underwater locations is the Trident I made a video on recently that lets you endlessly breathe underwater. So having this totally helps you get all the crew members I mentioned in this video. I'll tell you how to get it in a previous video that you can watch by clicking on the screen, but I will also link to it at the end of this video as well if you haven't watched it already. We also got Monger's Men that you also get from a main story mission in the family line. And this is before the athletes, if I'm not mistaken. Not a big fan of these, like overall just some men with the chest armor, mostly bald. There are way cooler crew members for sure. Like the barbarians that all have helmets with cool horns, and ones you can wear in the game yourself as well. But it's cool that you have them all like on board of your ship. You get these over here on the map in an underwater location. We saw some elite Athenians, but you can also have some regular soldiers from Athens on your ship. They are varied and I also think different from the regular soldiers you find in the world. And you can get them from an underwater location of course, and that is over here on the map. There are also some regular Spartans for on your ship, although I obviously prefer the elite ones. You can get the regular ones near Athens over here on the map, and they are just like you would expect, some regular Spartans on your ship. Not really that special. One weird faction in Odyssey are the followers of Ares. If you like them though, then you can have these creeps with the white paint on your ship. And there are also female variants available. You can get both over here on the map in an underwater location. But yeah, let me know if you like these guys in the comments down below and just what your overall favorite crew members are. If you are more into pirates, then you might like the Pirates of the Aegean Sea crew members with the like heavy octopus tattoos and sometimes an eye patch. You get them from the Twitch Prime pack, and I also showed you the mount from that pack in my mounts video. I mean, if you got Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime too, so then you can go and claim this reward. But you can also start a free trial of Amazon Prime and then cancel it before they charge you and still get the reward. I put a link with the info to the Twitch Prime pack in the description down below. You can also have Persians on your ship that have less protection than your regular soldiers, but have a unique style and can be found in an underwater location as well over here on the map at the Persian remains. We got other grey icon crew members as well, the Bandits. We got both male and female variants, and I actually really like the male ones with the helmet and the red plume, and most of them have pants as well, and that is super rare in this game to actually have pants on. The female bandits don't have pants and are just overall less remarkable. You can find them both over here on the map in another underwater location in the sunken wreck of Delis. And then we of course still got some of the best in the game, the Assassin and the Magi crew members from the Ubisoft Club section of the game. I already showed them in a video where I talked about the Ubisoft Club rewards, including Eevee on your ship. Well, you can unlock them if you completed some of the Ubisoft challenges in other Assassin's Creed games. They got the white outfit, the shroud hood, but I prefer the Magi's because of their cooler armor, like more beefier. So yeah, totally go get them if you have a Ubisoft Club account or make one to claim these rewards. If you bought the Deluxe Edition or the Ultimate Edition of the game, then you have the Capricorners Sailors that I also like thanks to the helmet that is pretty unique and just the overall really armor look. If you don't have the Deluxe Edition or Ultimate Edition, then you can get them separately for 250 Helix credits in the store. I don't think they're in the Olympian gifts because the item is rare. And you of course start the game with the Barnabas crew with some half-naked men, so not really that interesting. Like I said at the start of this video, I want to take a look at all the ship cosmetics, so the sails and the sort of figureheads as well. And of course how you can get great lieutenants to boost the ship's stats. So keep it locked to the channel for way more Odyssey content. And I already got a ton of content on the channel here as well. So if you are new, totally check out all the stuff that I got on the channel already. I will of course also keep you up to date on the updates and everything else that gets released for the game. Like this video to support channel, check out my recent video on the live events, for example, that are coming really soon, and that video with the Trident that I talked about in this video. That will help you a lot to get all the crew members I mentioned here. And I will of course speak to you next time. Goodbye. Okay, that was a little bit weird. Goodbye.